The story begins in a school where we see a girl named Simone. She's very excited because she's going to give a presentation today. Suddenly, her father, Frederick, who works for a laboratory called Apollon, arrives at the school and hurriedly takes Simone with him. Frederick reveals that a terrifying rain will soon start falling on Earth, and anyone who comes into contact with it will die. Soon the sky over the entire city becomes covered with dark clouds. Frederick quickly picks up his wife and son Rasmus in the car, but none of them know where they're going. During the chaos, their car gets into an accident. Frederick tells his wife to run. The man whose car collided with theirs starts chasing them. After running for some time, they reach a bunker in the middle of a forest, which was built by Frederick's company, Apollon. Just as they enter the bunker, the deadly rain begins to fall outside. The family is safe inside. However, Frederick leaves the bunker to return to the lab. Before leaving, he tells Simone that no matter what happens, they must never leave the bunker. He also tells her that Rasmus is very important, so she must take care of him. After he leaves, Simone checks her phone and discovers that people who touch the rainwater are dying instantly. Their mother didn't know about this either, so she tells the children to wait until their father returns. Suddenly they hear a knock on the door. Simone and Rasmus want to open it, but their mother stops them. She says it cannot be their father because he knows the password, and if it were someone else, the rain would already have killed them. Despite her warning, they open the door. Outside is the same man who had chased them earlier. He is dying from exposure to the rain and suddenly grabs Rasmus. Their mother attacks the man to save her son, but accidentally touches the rainwater herself. As she dies, she tells the children to close the door and never open it again. Simone and Rasmus realize their mistake caused their mother's death. Now the two siblings must live alone in the bunker. 6 years later. Days turn into weeks, weeks into months, and eventually 6 years pass. During all this time, Simone and Rasmus never leave the bunker. Rasmus becomes angry because Simone keeps saying their father will return someday. They have not even seen sunlight for 6 years. But now their food supplies are running out. One day, Simone secretly leaves the bunker wearing a protective suit. She visits the place where her mother died, but there are no remains left. She notices animals wandering in the forest, which means not all living creatures were killed by the rain. She travels toward the city and sees messages written by survivors. One message says survivors took shelter in holes underground. When Simone goes there, she only finds skeletons, people who survived the rain but later died of starvation. Simone returns to the bunker before Rasmus wakes up and tells him the truth. Since food is running out, they decide to leave the bunker the next day. The survivors. That night, some survivors seal the bunker's air vents, causing oxygen to drop inside. When Simone and Rasmus are forced to open the door, they find armed survivors waiting outside. These people had followed Simone when she left earlier. They capture the siblings, but later decide to take them along after Simone claims she knows the locations of other bunkers with food. The group's leader, Martin, a former soldier, explains that after the deadly rain began, 90% of humanity died, and most of the remaining people starved. Now humans fight each other to survive. The group consists of Martin, Patrick, Beatrice, Leah, Jean, and Simone and Rasmus. Joining, they become 7. Discovering the truth. Eventually, they find another bunker full of food. Inside, Simone finds her father's phone and a video revealing that the catastrophe was caused by experiments from Apollon. They realized Frederick probably went to the main laboratory after leaving them. Simone believes they must go there to find a cure. However, Martin wants to stay in the safe bunker. so Simone and Rasmus leave on their own, and some of the others follow them. Rasmus's secret. Throughout their journey, they face raiders, death, and loss. Several members of the group die. Eventually, they discover something shocking. Rasmus is immune to the virus. The deadly infection that spreads through rain cannot harm him. Later, it's revealed that Frederick injected an antidote prototype into Rasmus when he was a child. But there's a horrifying twist. The virus inside Rasmus has evolved. He is not only immune, he has become the virus's host. Whenever he experiences strong emotions, the virus spreads around him and kills nearby people. Apollon's true plan. The leader of Apollon, Sten, reveals the truth. The company intentionally created the virus and spread it through rain to wipe out most of humanity. Their goal was to create a new species of humans that could fuse with the virus and become stronger. Rasmus is the first successful host. The final choice. Many tragic events occur. Friends die trying to protect Rasmus. Eventually, he begins to control the virus, but also becomes dangerous. Later, Simone discovers a special plant whose extract can destroy the virus completely. In the end, Rasmus and another host named Sarah decide to sacrifice themselves. They merge with the plant so the antidote can spread worldwide. Their sacrifice works. The antidote spreads across the earth and destroys the virus everywhere. Humanity is finally free. Ending. After the virus disappears, Simone and the surviving friends move toward a new city. For the first time in years, people can go outside without fear. Human civilization begins again.